Today what we're going to do is start retrofitting the AC system to accept R134. And what I have here are the valves. This is for the high side, this is for the low side. I decided to go with a 90-degree bend on the low side because underneath the hood there isn't very much room. Now this is the high side over here. It comes, pretty much straight out, and then you'll have room to hook up gauges or whatever. On the low side, there isn't very much clearance. If I put an adapter on and then try to put something on here, it would interfere with the intake manifold. So that right angle bend is going to come out this way. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the high side. Now, before I put this on, before I put the adapter on, I need to remove the little Schrader valve inside here. Anyway, pick this up. It's basically a Schrader valve tool, tire tool. Got a pain in the butt too. There. Let's put that aside. Here's the new one. As you can see, it already has a new valve body put into it. It screws right on. And then just use a wrench to tighten it down. As to how tight, I'm not really sure. I imagine since this thing is going to be under a bit of pressure, it has to be pretty snug. Alright, there. And now we're going to start working on the low side. And this looks like a 14mm. Instead of putting it directly up, I'm going to angle it back just a little bit like that, because there's more clearance that way. Okay. Alright. I'm going to hold this steady with one hand and tighten with the other, like so. Alright. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so that's the first step. The next step is to remove the receiver dryer over here. It's a 19mm. But in order to access this part, we're going to need to undo the little bracket that's around it. You can barely see it right there. Now, in order to access that, we're going to have to take off the horn, which is connected right here, and there's a little electrical connector on the side of it. Pinch off. Oh, okay, there. Okay, now you can see it right there. That's a little piece that we're going for, that bolt. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're just going to have to access it through the top. And it's going to take a really long time. I don't know how far I'm going to be able to get. Yeah. Oh, wow. I think that's part of my problem right there, is it's just really loose. Come on. Now, along with the new part, there's a set of O-rings for these connections. So, if yours doesn't come, if your dryer doesn't come with O-rings, make sure to grab a new set. Okay, I'm gonna need both hands. Now I removed the bolt over here for the bracket, and I found out that there's a little tab underneath. That's basically supporting the dryer, so that way I couldn't push it all the way through. So basically what I'm going to do is just, this is bendable metal, so let's open it up like that, and there you go. The next step is replacing these O-rings right here. Now on one side of the tube, they're totally missing over here, so it's going to leak no matter what. I've gotten the new dryer in place. I haven't fully tightened the bracket down here yet, so I just wanted to have a little wiggle room so I could get these connections going. I put the air inlet side on first, and now I'm working on attaching this one. Then after that, it's just reattaching the horn, and should be done with this side of it.